Who's your panel sponsor?
Red River Arena, actually, out
Okay.
of Texas. They provided our panels for us in 2011 and throughout, actually, 2012's World Show. So we are so lucky to have them on board. They've been phenomenal to work with, and I think everybody that's been involved in an SCHA show with the panels can say that they've been wonderful.
Good. All right. Well, let's get back to a little bit more talking about the horses. Gary, what makes a good sorting horse? What characteristics do you like?
I like a horse that's going to be quiet, low-headed. I want plenty of speed. I want plenty of acceleration, quick movements, but I want it to be controlled.
Okay.
I had a horse trainer tell me one time, says, I want one that can drag his butt like a wormy puppy. Jump up out of that ground, spank your tail with that saddle. They've got to be a really versatile athlete. We cut our teeth in the walking horse business. My mother and daddy had a world champion walking horse, and dad and his brother did. And we stood him at stud, and I was kids. First animal I had ever shown was a walking horse, and I was kind of black sheep of the family for a little while. I went the quarter horse route, but they're really tremendous athletes. They've got to tolerate so much. A lot of horses have reining horses work a pattern. Cutting horses basically are working a pattern. They're working a cow involved with this pattern, but it's a turnaround. It's a right to left deal. These horses right here have to turn around, spin around, stop, back up, go forward, take hold of this cow, turn loose the cow, come with me, and go right back to it. And then still be quiet enough that an amateur rider can get up on them and just walk them off and ride them away. I think they're tremendous athletes, and that's what I'm so excited about. They're finally going to get the recognition that they deserve. Every breed wants to brag on their horses or what their horses can do, but now really, as far as athletic capabilities, you can show a horse as well in a sorting pen as you can anywhere in the horse industry that I know of.
Well, I liked when you were telling me earlier, you know, it's so much action going on. You're bam, 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 but then you want that horse to walk back into that herd like nothing else is going on.
That's right.
So that's a big transition for a horse.
It's a huge transition, and you know there was such a misconception on my part whenever I got involved in the sorting industry. You know, my good friend Gary Stevens and I would sit down and talk, and you know he'd try to get me to go, and I really wasn't interested. I was showing cutting horses, and they said, well, you know, hey, if you're not a good enough cutting horse trainer to pull one of them horses out of the stall, keep your hand up and go sort a little bit and be able to go back and cut, then you ain't a very good trainer. Well, now you've created a challenge. I'm coming with you. So we talked on the way back what it would take to give this sport true legitimacy, and that's what we're all about. You know, we want to give it true legitimacy, and bouncing back and forth to the aged events. That's one of the things that we discuss. You know, if this is going to be a legitimate breed sport, we have got to have an introductory futurity for these colts that are trained as sorting horses. You know, I was under the terrible misconception that, well, if a horse didn't make it in a cutting pen, he'd probably make it in a sorting pen. That is totally wrong. I won't ride a horse out into that pen that's not capable of marking a 73 to a 75 in a cutting pen, and capable of going down the fence in a rein cow horse deal, and capable of going out there in a reining pattern and laying down a reining run. So, you know, it takes a complete diversity to do what our horses are doing. So we're not going to keep giving credit to all those other disciplines. It's time for these sorting horses to get recognized for what they're doing for the industry.
Okay, their own deal. This is their own.
They're
sport.
trained sorting horses.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think it's great. What y'all are doing is, you know, admirable, because I love my horse. That's what you were talking about. People love their horses. They want their horses to have this credit, you know.
Absolutely.
And so it makes perfect sense to me. And when they started talking about Dogs Hickory and what great horses they made for sorting, of course I like these people. Anyways, we're going to take a short break. We'll be back with more, so don't go anywhere. It's Horse Talk Live. Yeah. Sarah, Dave, and Rick.
That's what I'm saying.
Thanks, Gary.
Great job, man.
Good job, Gary. Thank you.
That's fine. We need to do a little
Yeah, good job.
show drop.
Fancy.
We need to do a little stack.
Good job, Alex. Deep V.
Well, the only thing that I
So
want
hot
to
right
touch
now.
on
It's
all
so hot right now.
is the
Really cute, Alex.
as far as one
Alex, I
pet
like your
goes,
deep V.
eyebrow cats,
I like your deep V.
smalls.
All right.
It's not a deep V.
No more about I Thank you, Dave. Yeah, you look fine. Your V.
Little V? Shallow V.
All right. Alex, please
Oh, no, I wanted you guys to put that up there. That's what I was signaling to.
I told him to do it.
I know, you got to use your head sometimes.
Bowman thing.
Okay, but we talk about the horse, and
We're okay.
we could have put it up there.
It's not a big deal. The Bowman deal is not a big deal.
It is to me.
Okay.
Okay.
So will you put it on there? So there's going to be 5 shots now, right? You know what? I don't think I want to call for them because they're just action shots. So when we're talking about the events, you can run them. Can you? I'm going to call for the Bowman photo though. Okay. At the very beginning of the segment. Okay. What's his name? Bowman. Welcome back to Horse Talk Live. I'm Lizzie Iverson, and with me today are some folks representing the NSCHA, the National Sorting Cow Horse Association. We're talking about everything that this association encompasses, and the most important part is the horse. So on the last segment, we had Gary in here, and we wanted to show you a picture of his good stud horse, Bowman Smart Jewel. We have